Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube video today. Looks like there's a few more pieces in this bag today. Today I'm going to do an on-course review of P790s versus the brand new 2023 P770s. So, can't wait to show you what it is. Alright folks, just moved off the first hole. The grounds crew is there doing a little bit of work, so keeping that out of their way, letting them get the course beautiful for you guys when you come down to visit, or if you live here and you're watching. So I moved up a set of tees, playing off this yellow sets today on the par 5, all iron video today. So I want to show you P790 compared to the P770. As you can see, P770 here, P790, head shapes are definitely different. A little bit smaller on the P770, a little bit more demanding. And I'm using different shafts. My original set here that I'm trading in, thank you Taylormade for the trade-in, 65 regulars MMTs, and on my new ones, as I mentioned on my video, US Team Yama's recoil darts. These are F490, so 90 gram stiffs, and I think I'll start off with the 5 iron P790, and let's see if we can't get one down there in the fairway. P790s, love them. Why did I switch? They're a little hotter on the face. My game got a little bit better, so rather than try to back my swing down or hit something different, I decided to go with a little bit better dispersion control front to back. There's a beautiful one, right smack dab in the fairway. Off the P790s, they really jump. The ball really jumps. And I'm using the Seed 02s today. Seed golf balls are amazing. If you haven't used them, they're wonderful golf balls. I'll do a review on the Seed golf balls as well sometime in the future. All right, let's get another one in the fairway. This is the P770s with the dart shaft. The recoil dart shaft, love it. That head just looks a little smaller, but again, fairway found, moving on. I hit that one just a little bit on the inside. Other than that though, that's a me swing, not a club swing. But all in all, 2 tee shots, 2 fairways, moving on. So as I walk down number 2 on the Southcreek today, let me tell you a little bit about why and how I got here with my irons. It's been kind of a journey. I had the old Callaway Apex Originals, Pros, the Apex Pros. A little too much offset for me. Turned them over a little bit too easy. So wanted to try to find something else. I went to I don't want to mention the name of the store, but if I tell you, if I give it this, you'll figure it out. I went to a National Club Fitter Club Builder. Pretty big, commercials on TV. Here in Myrtle Beach. Fitting was okay. I never did try the Taylormades in the fitting. Not sure why my fitter didn't give them to me. But they never made it up. Ended up with the Ping I525s and KBS shafts, stiff. Just really struggled with it. Also the build, not very good at all. I have record of sending my clubs back to them 7 different times for various reasons. They never did come to my specs. So pretty terrible experience. I decided at that point that I was going to learn a little bit more about club fitting myself. Can I fit myself? Not really, but there's enough tools out there and enough video information. If you do your research, you can figure it out. I did use the GolfWorks shaft guide, and that shaft guide was very helpful in finding the right shaft for my driver, which I'll do a video on that. And I found the dart shafts. Oh, I love them. Absolutely fantastic. And and then I ended up hitting, so I traded in my I525s on the used set of P790s that I still own. Fell in love with Taylormade and then moved over to trying the P770s, and then really found my irons that I should be using. So that's my long story how I ended up here. I did lose some money in the transactions with the National Club builder and fitter. I won't talk about who. Sorry, dog on the neighbor's yard over there. But it's okay. I finally settled on the Taylormade P770s, and I'm in love. We have about 20 yards difference between the P790 and the P770 5-irons. That I found that carried all the way through my bag, whether it was my pitching wedge that was going 160 sometimes. I was averaging 140 with my pitching wedge, and then I'd get that button when I just hit perfect, and it would go 160. And that's what I wanted to take out of my game. So the P790 5-iron is about 20 yards further up the fairway, and I'm here now at the looks like, can't find a sprinkler head, probably 210, 215 out. So I'm gonna hit a nice, probably I'll hit a 6-iron up there and see what happens off this one right here. So up first, P790. 6-iron, regular shaft, MMT. Let's see if I can't get it up there somewhere to a good number. I am using Golf Pride Tour Velvet Plus 4s. And the P790s are 2 flat. And my P770s are custom made by Taylormade 3 flat. Up the left-hand side. Turned it over just a smidge, but got a kick to the right. That's why I switched out of the regular flex shafts. They just turn over a little bit too easy for me, and a little bit more offset in the P790s. So let me move up to the next one. I'll hit the P770 6-iron, send it up the middle of the fairway, hopefully, and then we'll finish up around the green. So coming up on the ball here, I got my P770. So I should tell you, P770s custom fit, they're 3 flat from Taylormade. So as you know, I don't want to see a left. So let's see if we can't get us another good one down the middle. Haven't changed the grips over yet, but at some point I will. I'm just getting used to them right now. Oh, that's so nice. Such a nicer feeling club. Oh, that one's 20 yards further, but it should be because it is 20 yards further off the 5-iron. So sitting here at 65 yards to the pin, Josh second ball down there. One thing about irons for me is they need to be versatile, not just full swing, but also, can I hit that little bump and run shot, or can I hit that half swing ball up in the air at that awkward distance? Here's 65 yards where my two 5-irons, or I'm sorry, my two 6-irons ended up. So par 5, 5-iron off the tee, 6-iron off the tee. Again, I moved up. I was playing up in the senior tees. So now I'm sitting with my one shot here, and I dropped the second ball at 65 yards to go. The thing I like more with the P770s is the couple more degrees of loft I can tell in these types of finesse shots. So I will hit one with the P770 first. So about 65 yards, pins in the back. I don't know if you can quite see it, but front of the green and an uphill slope and second tier in the back. So let's see if we can't get a couple of balls up there to run up to the back. Again, 65 yards. How can we control it? This is the P790. So hotter face. Try not to kill the goose. Rolled up. Came up just short on the hillside. So one of the things I noticed with the P790 is I struggle controlling the distance. The loft is almost too low. And it just doesn't come off well. So now let's try the P770. That's nice. Let's get one more going. And that one got up on top of the tier, and it got up on top of the tier. I just find that with the P770, I'm able to control that little delicate finesse shot, that 65 yarder, that something that's a little bit less than a full 54 or 58 degree wedge, something that just allows me to hit that nice delicate shot up, keep total control of it, take strokes off my game. How many times do we end up with 65, 55, 45 yards to a green, and you want that club that you can trust. So I found out that with the P770s, with the gap wedge and the pitching wedge, I can control my distances a little bit better. They just jump off with more consistency off the face. Sometimes with the P790s, you'd catch it perfect and it'd run 75 yards to the back of the green and you're off again. Or you catch it just a little chunky, which is what I did off the P790, and it got on the green, but it just came up short of instead of running up the second tier. So let's pick up my balls, move on to the next tee, par 4 number 3 hole at Southcreek, and hit a couple tee shots. All right, for the next shot, I'm going to do P770 6-iron, my specs, and then P790 7-iron with the regular shafts in it. So just to show you that they're pretty much an entire club longer. They little hotter, so they're pretty much an entire club longer. Again, up on the yellow tees here. Par 4. That is a gorgeous shot up the right hand side, right over. Beautiful. That's a nice shot. I should tell you, I'm pretty much an iron player. I have been driving the ball better. I can't wait to do my driver video. I have to trade in my P790s to get my credit back on my account for Taylormade. Thank you, Taylormade, for offering that. That really helped me buy into something custom fit. Now the 6-iron P770. Again, hit the same shot. See it right down the middle. Oh, like butter. Just beautiful shot there. Up the right-hand side just a little bit. Nice part is, for me, the P770s, because they are 3 flat. It just takes that little bit of turn over to the left out of it. So to me, that's just me having these clubs for about 8 months and really kind of getting settled in, and only having these for 1 week. And need to really figure out how to just move my aim point for me just a little bit more in the center, because they're not turning over, which I love. I'll get up there. All right, folks, there you go. P770, 6-iron off the tee. P790, 7-iron off the tee. They're a yard within each other. All right, at number 4 here on the west course, let's start with the P770s. So 150 yards to the middle, 146 exactly to the pin. I'm gonna hit 8-iron on the P770s. That's probably exactly where I need to be distance-wise. That pin is tucked just behind that bunker in the front, so just begging for you to go ahead and hit that shot and end up in the bunker. So a safe place to be is center of the green and putt down. So let's hit a good 8-iron and see if we can't snag a green up there. See if we can't pull one in there with a nice little draw. Oh, that looks beautiful. Right at the pin. Couldn't see it come down. It's up there somewhere. That was absolutely delicious. All right, let's flip it out. Hit the 9-iron. So again, it's about a club difference for me, I think, give or take a little bit, but P790s here. Let me aim a little bit more to the right-hand side of the green, because I know I turned these one over just a little bit. So let's see if I can't fight off that little baby draw and get a second shot at birdie. Another great one, a little baby draw. coming right over the pin. Again, solid bounce, but the way the sun's setting today, tough to see where it actually ended up. Let's get up there and find out. So walking down the cart path here, round out my thoughts on my video here. I hope you liked it. Give me that like button. If you love my videos, subscribe. More coming from Myrtle Beach, not just Myrtle Beach National, although it's convenient for me to get here, and they'll let me walk after work, which is nice. Sit on conference calls all day. It's nice to get outside and go for a walk, and it's beautiful. P770s, P790s. I love them both. The P790 was great for me when I didn't have the best iron game. Helped me with a little bit more help where I needed it. So it was beautiful. P770s, now that I've refined my iron play again, back to where I want, P770s have really helped me kind of dial in that dispersion. Not so much left to right. That's more attributable to the shafts and the club heads being 3 flat instead of 2 flat. But more importantly, front to back dispersion. So I don't get that, because that couple more degrees of loft has really helped tighten that front to back dispersion. So I can trust the shots, and I'm looking at 2 gorgeous ones. Let's get up there and take a look. All right, folks, as you can see, the 9-iron came up just a tad short, not much, just because it hit and rolled off. Here's the P770. 2, 3, 4, 5 paces. Exactly where I wanted it. Right in the middle of the green. Picked my 8-iron. That's where it went. Here's my pitch mark. So the reason why I moved over to the P770s has been the consistency. So for me, that's all the difference in the world. Let's see if I can't roll up a couple of birdie putts. Here's the one from off the green, using my link putter. Jumped out of the grass just a little bit. Greens are a little rough right here on the front section. These trees shade it a little bit, so it doesn't get quite the full sun, and we're switching over. But for the most part, the Southcreek course is in beautiful shape, so kudos to Myrtle Beach National. Let's see if we can't roll a birdie putt down. Just left it. Just left it a little bit short. There's some very nice ladies over there having a glass of wine on the back patio, enjoying life. Thank you, ladies. Take care. And they gave me a nice clap for par. So always nice. Wonderful here, folks. Thank you very much. That's my review on the P790s comparing to the P770s. I hope you all have a great day. Hit that like button. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe. I have plenty of videos out there. One on my link putter, which I love, from Lab Golf. I'm going to do a full review of my P790s. I'm going to drop that one as well. And I'm going to do a full review of my P770s. And then I'll discuss some other clubs. Take care. Have a great time.